Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out the 4-yard gate.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lamar now from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is Henry on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after... using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another one for Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. Shotgun snap here to go. He's going to push one deep down the right. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Begins his return at the 16. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Play fake. Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Short pass brought in. Running down the left side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 4 coming up now. Throwing is gone. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. It at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up a 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. Through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Go again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now for back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. Lamar out of the pistol. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's gone. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Up to the races, middle of the field. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Into traffic, complete! He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. The gun. Here's Jackson. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he goes out with enough for the 1st, but we do have a flag down on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Jackson to throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The best defenses you can go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Trying for a touchdown here. That one complete to St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by Flower. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they can't push the lead beyond the field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 43. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that brings up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Goff on 3rd. Taken in by Williams outright. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Pickup of 2 here, and the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Lions. With it, 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, Greengrass ahead. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. He spins right by him. Has room inside the 25. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Off play action, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Super, 180.
Goff to the air now. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Coming right is Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 6. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before it goes out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 39. Throwing the out route complete. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens tie it just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Broke through the tackle. And that's good for a gain of 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Tosses that quickly out wide. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing is gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Here's a give to Gibbs. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Right, reels it in. And this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Goff back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's cut for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw again. Connects with Bateman. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jackson yet again. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Jackson. Jump off, caught by his back. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Let's see what they went with on third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure or get that first down anyway.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Pistol snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 1-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And our first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A give left side for Gibbs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He beams one. Deep right side. They did it. He made the interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Trying to run with Henry, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Just to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to find Wright. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Spins out of one stop. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't so valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It's a textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the 42. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First down, here's Lamar. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. Tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 4. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Blitz coming, Lamar. He'll get this to Henry. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. In the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Setting up to pass. The throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now to throw. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump in front late. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And there's the spike, so 15 seconds left in our ball game. 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Right, reels it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the